You don't want that hero point falling into the wrong hands. I would love a recap of our previous adventure in the lands of Grimnir. And if you are interested, you can give me a recap roll. I see a 10
Why did I
going
roll twice?
twice as nice, but I see a roll from Eric going once, going twice. Sold to Eric for the recap.
Okay, since this is Eric's perspective, it's going to be short and simple because a lot of the details he leaves that up for the rest of the party to fill them in.
Mm.
Boy, we entered a tower. We found John. John apparently was researching about something. Don't know much. Came across a little girl. John has taken a fancy with her and is probably going to adopt her later. Thankfully, we explored. There was traps. There were these plant monsters. Well, no, wicker folks, right?
Correct. They were wicker, but in a very strange manner than the wicker that might be in your villages. These are mindless guardians.
Yes, he was. Let me see what else. We fought. We traveled. We explored. We came across this seer-like mirror. It showed us visions of the past, present, maybe future. Very concerned. Must take them to the oracles. We also found out that this whole tower might have something to do with he who shall not be named, the traitorous god. John seems to want to learn more about that. Doesn't know the full story. I do not blame him. Then we found out that our ships are being under attack by an enemy clan. We don't know who they are or recognize their clan symbol. We don't know, right? Was that something that was established or
That is correct. This is a
It's
symbol that you have not seen before.
Yeah, it's some kind of freaky thing. I think we had a picture of it, right?
You did. I can
Yeah.
pop that up for you guys.
It kind of looks like a doggy.
It looks roughly doggish. That is correct. Canine in its appearance.
before we can intervene, save our crew members and the ships, we were attacked by more wicker men. These seems to be a lot tougher than the previous batch. People are being gravely injured. Don't know if we'll make it. Tell my wife I love her.
You could tell her yourself, buddy. We'll get out of
You're
this.
goddamn right.
Yeah, we will.
That's the end of it. We left off fighting them.
Excellent. Yes, there was a grand adventure through the tower that is really pushed up through the earth, discovered in dreams. One thing I do want to mention: there was some snogging in the last session with a decapitated head.
Oh, right. Yeah, there was. Sorry, I just totally wiped that from my mind. Yeah.
I purposely choose to ignore that.
And there was some strange whispers that were accounted to by the party that some of the members heard and some did not. Odd happenings here in this tower. Excellent. Well, you may take a first hero point here, Eric, and then everyone else may take a hero point. So Eric is going to start with 2 hero points. Let me take us back to the misplaced tower. Now, before we begin, are there any questions, comments, or concerns? Or do we all feel ready?
I'm concerned about this fight.
I'm concerned about myself, but I'm ready.
Alright, listen, there's no concern. we're badass. We're Vikings, guys. We're raiders. Come
Hell
on.
yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Where was this attitude last session, you know?
I-
Where was all this Viking stuff, huh?
Well, listen, we're Vikings. Embrace it. Go hog wild.
I want to see you kill a man with your staff.
I will not do that.
Do it, you're a Viking, right?
I mean, you guys are. You guys can go hog wild. I'm gonna sit back here. I forgot these things had reach, so their
Yeah.
reach is so fucking big.
Yeah, their arms are basically extended out like Groot. Okay. And if I remember correctly, our friend Karond is actually going to kick off the battle here to start us off in round number 2. So, Karond, please take it
Alright.
away.
So Karond, first things first, he looks at the 2 vines that, well, creatures that surround him and evaluates the risk of bleeding out between them, and just kind of grumbles, "You will not take me, not this time." And his first things first, I'm going to use battle medicine to try and stitch my wounds. So let's see. Single action. Oh. It is manipulate. So probably should not do it first. Okay. Change plans. I'm going to swipe at the... I believe this vine is wounded already.
Wait, they don't have attack of opportunity, I believe.
Yeah,
Because
so
one
do
of us
we
moved
know?
out of their reach.
Oh, did they?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
You
in that
know that.
case... Okay, in that case I'll do battle medicine first. So I'll try to treat wounds on myself. Okay, let's see. Target myself. And treat wounds. Oh boy, this is gonna be great.
How much of a bastard would I have been if I would have been like, and
It's okay, I'm gonna stitch myself in the wrong place anyway. Yeah. Alright. And now I'm gonna try and swipe at the... I believe this one is wounded and this one is not.
correct. The one on your right is wounded.
Okay, I will attempt to kill it if I can before I skedaddle. Critical miss.
We're not having a great start, are we?
We're
It just-
not.
Dodges out of the way as its leaves rustle in the air, and it goes.
Okay. Alright, final action. I'm going to stride away from here. So 5. And what are these green auras? Could you remind me?
So those are their extended arms, legs, and bodies that have basically extended out from them, like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'll try to be close to Vestar. So I'll go here. And yeah, that's my turn. That's all my actions.
Thank you so much. Okay, the operative Vine Lesh. It giggles as it sees Eric. Eric, it's going to move down 5, and then 1 more square, knocking over all of these statuettes and mannequin-esque creatures that are on this raised dais to move into a flanking position. And it is going to make a single spear attack with its second action against our friend Eric.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, you're down? Okay.
Shit.
And that is, I believe by being down by a critical, you're at dying 2.
Cool.
The Lesh goes. And then it will begin to stride towards the other living creatures to dispose of them. and it has a 20-foot speed, so it can get to there. Vestar, you see that Eric is lying on the ground with a spear wound in his chest.
Did he just go through the wall?
Oh, there's a wall there. Excuse me. GM vision. So he would have ended there. Good call.
Okay, now I have decisions to make here.
I can get
I
one
can-
of
I-
them
I-
up, but
I can get both of them. You're gonna need to get Karund up if I roll like shit.
I will have. I can have Thorfinn bring him a potion and give it to him, and I can throw a life boost on Karn as well.
You go first. And that guy's going still.
Eric is just in a really bad position and kind of far away, so
I know.
I can't get to him easily.
Okay, I think we're gonna do a double heal round. Eric's gonna get the first one, which will be the 2-point heal. So he'll get that much. Awesome.
That's a good roll.
And then Karn is gonna get the second heal. It'll be a 1-cast heal. And he gets that.
Wow, amazing. Thank you.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Esrok, you just saw Vestar bring healing energies for 2 of your party members.
The green stuff that's around, what is that?
Oh, that is the
Basically, that's
extended...
the
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
squares represent just how far they can reach you, since they have a 10-foot reach.
Okay. Okay. It's just representing their ability to like jut out of the ground and stuff. It's not like an active effect. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
It's like writhing vines. All right. Well, I remember that I had Fatherly Leshy targeted with my Hunter's ability, so they should still be my hunted prey. I didn't move, so I reloaded at the end of last session, last combat round. So I actually can immediately fire, which is great. Let me set that up. Target is hunted prey, and I reloaded my crossbow. First attack this round into Fatherly. Ooh, critical hit.
Right.
Fatherly takes 20 damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
see you later.
What's it look like as you kill this Lesh?
Since I've kind of got these like pseudo faces, I imagine that it splinters at the mask and kind of cracks from there, and it just shatters out.
Oh, absolutely. As it just disintegrates onto the ground.
I reload as my second action, and my third action, I'm actually just going to give a nice punch into Cloistered here.
A punch. Okay. So that Leshy died, however,
Oh, sorry.
so as it dies,
Go ahead. I thought you were saying it was already dead.
Oh,
this kind of
no.
explosion happens.
Oh
The
my
Where-
god.
So it dies, and then, however, this area is filled with tangling vines, so it's going to be harder to move around. But none of the other Leshies can benefit really from this. The healing wave. One of them gets healed for 1 point, as the rest of them are either out of the wave or already at full HP. So Ezra, you swing out an unarmed strike and it misses the Vine Leshy.
Okay, that's my turn. At least got its attention probably on me.
Oh yes. The cloistered Vine Lesh begins to wiggle its body as it sees this verdant energy surrounding it. and it is going to start attacking Esarok. It is going to start with a spear attack. That is a 24 to hit for 7. Okay, it is going to continue the love. It is going to send a spear attack towards Vestar. That is a hit for 6. And then the Lesh is going to take a stride action. As it starts to come towards Karand. There is just a lot going on here. Hrolf looking in says, "Do you need my help?" And vomits blood onto the ground. "I'll come in and help."
Hey, Esarok, do you want Rolf to come in and start helping?
We're fine!
Okay.
Okay, I'll protect the girl. Stay behind me. And John, you're
Alright,
up.
Things are not good. Shocking no one. Okay, I'm gonna use one move action to move in. Then I'm going to... Oh, I gotta pick between Vestar and Eric. I feel like I think keeping Vestar up is more important than... Because Vestar can heal. I'm going to drop a life boost on Vestar. Drop that on him. Thorfinn would have came with me on my shoulder because he's a tiny creature. Thorfinn, as a free action, will retrieve a potion from my bag. Then as my last action, I'm going to give Thorfinn two actions. So it's movement. So it's stride is 1, life boost is 1, Thorfinn is 1, and Thorfinn gets a free action because of familiar ability. So for Thorfinn's 2 actions, he's going to scamper over here. And as his second action, he's gonna force feed a potion to Eric.
Excellent.
Which is a minor healing potion.
You want me to slip it, or you?
Oh, you can go for it. Yeah, you can go for it.
Okay. I can't click it for some reason. I'm clicking use.
There we go. You get 1.
That is so better.
This is fine. This is fine. I tried. That'll be my
It
turn.
healed you 8, but the cat lick, the barbs, they took out 7.
Yeah.
And as it was walking away, the cat's tail shot up as it sprayed Eric in the face to wake him up.
That's the skunk. This isn't the skunk, okay? That is my turn, though. I put myself in a precarious position. I probably should have moved over there. Oh well.
I gotcha. The scarce Vine Lesh sees that there's an Eric here. It is going to strike out at the Eric. There's a 25 for 6.
Why is
then-
Eric flat-footed?
He shouldn't. Or wait, he's prone because he got.
Oh
Mhm.
man, I forgot.
Because he got killed
Oh, right.
last round.
Eric.
The Lesh will move up. It sees this rainbow cat.
No,
And,
don't dare you.
and it's gonna attack the rainbow cat
No, Thorfinn.
for
No.
5.
Oh man.
What happens is we see Thorfinn get speared by this creature's spear strike.
He turns into a cloud of glitter and he dies.
And I know it hurts real bad because does it take you a week to get Thorfinn
no,
back?
No, it just takes a day.
Okay.
I can get him back at the start of the long rest because I'm a witch and I'm special.
Oh, there we go. The creature will then it sees that Eric is down on the ground. It is going to attempt a grab on you while you're on the ground, and this is going to be at -10.
Oh my god, I didn't do the thing and Thorfinn's gone now. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh well, this is
Oh,
unfortunate.
okay.
Oh man. Oh, shit.
So it critically fails. If you already have the opponent grabbed or restrained, it breaks free. Your target can either grab you as if it succeeded at using the grapple action against you, or force you to land, fall prone. Eric, do you wish to do this to this thing?
Yes, please.
So it's landing prone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like grab its leg and just like and trip it?
I just twirl around, kick its ledge, hit this ledge from underneath itself.
Yeah, and it's wait, did I say it's grabbled? It's not grabbed. It's prone. There we go. Okay. Prone.
So the purple area is difficult terrain.
Correct.
Oh, that
As there's
sucks.
this vines growing everywhere.
That really sucks. Well, I think I would be most useful here. So I have to spend 2 actions to get there. That sucks. Well, I'm gonna stride twice. And then I'm going to try to pin this wild creature to the ground. So I imagine it's flat-footed.
Absolutely. Here, let me apply that. And yep, it's prone. It's got flat-footed already applied. It looks like.
Yeah, it should.
Ooh, a 23 is definitely gonna hit.
Damage.
For 7. What does it look like as you take this creature out?
Well, I imagine that basically as it fell to the ground, it kind of flattened itself along Eric, and Karund, as he is like dragging himself through the vines and terrain, he just takes his sword and runs through the entire body of the creature as he passes it.
Absolutely. And as you do that, the entire thing is once again filled with a separate section of vines.
Can you delete this guy over here? Get rid of his aura. There's just so many auras. Thank you.
Yes. I will not JoJo you guys and just aura everywhere.
That's my turn.
Excellent. Eric.
Okay. First action, he gets up. So he's not prone. Second action, he picks up his great axe.
Mm-hmm.
Third action, he's gonna swing.
It's a good idea.
Alright, target.
I think that one's already dead.
Yeah, Scarce is dead.
Ah, damn it.
Sorry.
This one over here, though.
But I have to move. See if, okay, he'll...
Knowing that that one was dead, would you have changed your turn?
Well, I will still need to get up and pick up my great axe, so that part wouldn't change. I'll stride. Yeah, 25 feet of movement. This is difficult terrain, so I'll get 10. So right here, and that'll be my turn.
I got you. Operative. It is not done this yet. It is going to extend its vines so that it can start whacking. So let me just put that out for everyone to see. I gotta say, I am happy that I switched to this this new UI. However, I'm just a little sad because I can't use it in other games. Okay, it sees this very beautiful anime Bashonen barbarian in front of it. With its second action, it is going to make a strike and it misses Eric. It will then use its final action, and it will make a strike against John. Ugh. Wait, sorry, John. That shouldn't be a critical hit. It is subtract 5 from that.
Oh,
So
oh, cool, cool,
16 plus 3.
Cool. So that would be a 19.
Yes.
Well, shockingly, that still hits me, but at least it's not a critical hit. Wonderful.
Yes. So it would only do 7 damage, a d6 plus 4. I am sorry that I scared us all there.
You scared me.
Mhm.
Sorry.
So that was operative, and that was 1, 2, 3. Vestar.
Alrighty. He will strike. Can I move there? Can I move here? There's
Yes.
so many auras I can't tell. He will take a swing at this guy. Oh my goodness.
You reroll.
I know, that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm gonna have to. We gotta finish this, guys.
Yeah, we are running out of health.
And then his last turn.
4, 5.
I'll make the bless bigger.
Hell yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay, so we're to Esarok.
Okay, I'm going to fix my my hunted prey onto cloistered vine fleshy up here. Make it my prey as my first action. My second action, I'm going to try to intimidate it.
Excellent. And that is a 16. And this is against its will, correct?
Correct.
That is not a success.
All right, last action, I shoot at it.
Hey, that's a hit.
Takes 9 damage.
Hell yeah. It begins to puke up plant pulp and cellulose green liquid onto the ground.
That is my turn.
Okay. The cloistered one. It's got a plethora of targets to try to contend with. It will take a 5-foot step forward. It is going to first. It will attack Vestar first with its second action, missing, and then it's going to attack Esarok with its second attack, third action, missing twice. We are to the start of round 4. Rolf says, "Oh, you all are fighting so valiantly. Keep it up. I'm feeling faint." As you hear his butt hit the ground and his deep breathing continue. John, you are up.
We need to get that guy a doctor. It sounds like he's gonna die back there. Okay. Which ones have we damaged the most between these two? That one, probably, right?
Between the two, the cloistered vine lash is much more damaged.
Okay. Alright. I will spend 3 actions then to fire a bunch of magic missiles. I'm going to fire 1 at the cloistered and then 2 at the vine. Do that. 2 at the operative, I mean.
Or 2 at operative, 1 at cloistered.
Alright.
Okay, so cloistered's gonna take 5.
Oh, it didn't roll. Oh no, it did. It did. Okay. Just rolled that.
And then this guy takes 6.
Yep.
If we were playing a different game, I would tell you both of these creatures are bloodied. Their cellulose and green liquid that pumps through their veins is draining all over the ground.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Scarce is been defeated, so let me remove them. And we are to Karon. Karon, there are two of these plant-like creatures up, and there are these glowing green gems all over the area. You can make what you would like of that. The green gems. They seem to be at the bases of the pedestals that hold these, well, mannequin plant creatures.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Could I try to figure out? Well, to be honest, I think that we need to try to finish this thing as quickly as possible. So Karun is kind of focused on the creatures themselves. So let's see, 5, 10. Yeah, I can't flank this guy. I guess Current will sheath his short sword and pull out his bow.
Okay.
And try to fire at the cloistered. Pew.
I love a good pew.
You know what? I'm gonna reroll that. No, actually, no, I won't. I will save it for treating wounds. But I think that's all 3 my actions, unfortunately, so that's my turn.
Okay, Eric. You see that there are arrows flying through the air, blades scorching the air, and there are these creatures writhing on the ground, trying to kill you all. For what reason, you aren't
Okay,
sure.
where's Oh fuck, I can't rage again. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Mm.
Target, strike.
Oof.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Absolutely. That's a hit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What's it look like as you cleave this creature in two?
I bisect him.
And as you do so, a verdant glow of energy fills the room and heals the cloistered vine Lesh for 2 HP. The room is just completely full of vines.
I have to ask, do these vine effects stack? Like, is it just not like quadruple movement
It
speed or
does not
something?
stack. It does
Oh,
not stack. Mhm.
okay. Again, you're gonna move up past John, right up to the Leshy.
Mhm.
Actually, he'll flank. Oh, no, he can't. Fuck. Yeah, right here. And then he'll end his turn.
Okay, Vestar. There seems to be only one of these creatures left.
Move to flank. Since one, he will demoralize it. I'll use intimidating glare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oof.
that's about par for today. And then he will swing at it.
That is a hit. How do you finish this creature off?
Well, it's facing Eric, so he just hits it from behind, just like a good
It's
lumberjack.
and like a good lumberjack, you fell the creature. It falls. As it does so, the vines that were filling the room start to dissipate. The creatures lying lifeless on the ground as combat ends because no one is down or suffering any life-threatening wounds. Sid is actually helping Hrolf into the room. She has her arms kind of around his waist. He is using her as a human crutch to walk into the room.
Sarok finds a wall to sit down against. Just take a breather. Pulls out his medical kit. Just kind of starts getting out supplies, looking over at Eric. You really like to get bashed up, don't you?
And everyone, you should now have a hero point added to you all.
Nice.
I'm gonna go over to Sid and Rolf and kind of make sure they're okay. I know they were kind of in the stairwell, but at least I want to know what the heck is going on with Rolf.
Sid said he just started collapsing. He just sat down all of the sudden. I thought he was a strong hero.
Does he look like he has any open wounds on him at all?
He has several superficial wounds from the battles with these plant creatures. He lifts up his shirt and his mail to show you that the wound, his All Might-esque chest wound that he suffered in his previous raid, has opened, and it is bleeding profusely.
Hey Vestar, hey Vestar. I want to go take a look at that. That's a bit above my pay grade.
Do we even have time for this? We're being attacked right now.
I mean, I guess that's up to you.
So Vestar is not trained in medicine, guys. He literally does everything
He's
with
not
magic.
trained in medicine?
We've
thought
established
this.
this.
Whole time he
Everything is magic.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
We've established this since like 2 sessions
Hey,
ago.
listen
You're the
up.
only healer we got.
Alright. Alright,
Fine.
Rolf, stand still. I will try to help you out.
Here, let me reveal the wound to you.
Oh,
And
boy.
as he reveals it, a little bit more open to everyone, a strong scent assaults your nostrils. The scent of sulfur and maggot, as it appears that his wound is festering.
Boy.
Eric, get over here. I'll patch you up
Okay.
while they work on Hrolf.
So I'll try treat wounds.
If we rush out now, we won't make it. We have to take this time, even if we don't want to.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Can I
Sure.
roll to assist you, Karan, before to try to give you a +1? Just for funsies. I am trained in medicine. And nope. I'm no help. Good luck, buddy.
Oh
Thanks.
no!
Hell yeah.
Oh, awesome.
That's a success.
So I think he heals. Let's see.
Oh, and if you use the BAM, the basic action macro, it will roll your check directly into the chat.
Well, I did, but I
You
don't
did
know if
treat
it's rolled.
wounds, and it
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Well, it rolled the check, but I don't think it rolled the hit points.
I was trying to check it with Hrolf.
Eric's going to just pop a basic
You're
healing
too
potion.
wounded. They're too deep for my currents and salves.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You
I have one heal left.
take
You
care
want
of
me-
yourself.
Do you want me to use the big AoE one?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean,
It's only
We
going to be
really
D10.
could use. It's something at least.
the healing that I had from end of the day just disappeared into a cloud of glitter. So, unfortunately, that's gone too. I'm out.
Okay, Vestar does the 3-point heal.
Mm.
You'll get 5.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
As you deliver 5 points of healing, that would start to close up Hrolf's wound. The stench of its festering nature seems to dissipate.
I have 2 minor healing potions remaining. If anyone wants to chug one, probably Eric.
Yeah.
Trying to get out there.
I'll
Eric.
pop my own first.
Okay.
See if that can get me up.
Mr.
Wow.
John,
What is with the ones? God damn. Okay.
you hear a voice in your mind, and it says, "Look under the largest pedestal. 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 You'll find something good. Good. Good." John, you hear that in your voice, in your head.
I will I will just stand up and go, we should look under the pedestal.
This one? Which one?
I think this
Yeah,
one.
this literally 2 minutes. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Maybe there's a nice stash of healing potions that someone left us.
That would be weird. But I guess Current will try to look around for any
We've
secret
seen weirder so far.
compartments. Well,
After all,
remembering
King,
the
keep the door
decapitated
closed.
cat.
Can I what?
Oh, never mind. Eric is going
What
to
the
close
hell
the door.
is
There he is. He's in my inventory. He's
Cool.
squished.
So yeah, I guess Current will try to inspect the pedestal for any secret compartments or something.
Sure. As you were looking around it, you could attempt to give me a perception check, or you could attempt to rely on your thievery here to see if it is. Oh my gosh, that head. It's so stretched out.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's a nice big head. To see if you notice any compartments.
Okay. So thievery or perception? I guess I'll go for thievery. Yeah, it's slightly better.
Ooh. Okay. 13 is enough. You find on the back of this pedestal a hinged door that seems to have only been hidden with dust and grime.
This wasn't really a secret door for like a few dozen years, but now it is. And he'll try to open it, I guess.
You do so, and inside you see a object that seems to be hidden inside of a leather bag. The object appears to be roughly 6 to 10 inches in height.
Another dead rat.
Current will carefully take the bag out and I guess try to open the bag and see what's inside.
You do. You open the bag, and inside, let me show you what you see. You see a large goblet or chalice that seems to be made of bronze, potentially gold, and is set with some jewels. Oddly enough, though, there appear to be skulls inlaid into the chalice.
That's a badass drinking cup.
Well, I suppose, but that's not really a healing potion that I was hoping for.
What if you put water into it and it turns it into a healing potion?
Guys, you've forgotten we'll be under attack.
Right.
That's actually a good point. Let's hurry outside.
No,
Weird item.
We stay inside for now. Block the door. Grab something and block the door.
You hear some words in your ears, John. Drink from the cup. Drink from the cup. It'll make you strong. Make you strong.
Listen,
Have some of my power. My power.
I don't know about that voice in my head. That's a little too far.
You've already kissed my lips. No, it doesn't say that.
Can I make an Arcana check on this while Eric is barricading the door?
Absolutely.
Let me help you. I'll go help with the door.
Yeah, Current will give the cup to John since John seems to be more adept at magic and stuff, and will go to the door.
Ooh, you believe that this is a very magical artifact here, a potentially something from the Lost Lands. The design and artistry of it is something that you have not seen in your time in Grimnir. And it seems to fit the aesthetic of the room that you were in, that you found this severed head.
Okay. That's the same room that we found the Beowulf in, right? The writer's room?
Mm-hmm.
Putting dangerous artifacts in my hand is not a good idea, because I will play with them.
You want me to
Oi.
hold it?
Yeah, John is kind of walking over to Vestar. He's like, I don't know what to really do with this.
He's checking out Rolf, asking if Rolf can fight, and then when John walks over, he just sticks his hand out.
I think maybe if we try to drink from it, it might heal us in some way, but I'm not sure.
Drink from the cup, from the cup, from the
Yeah,
cup.
drink from the cup kind of deal.
Vestar takes from his water skin and pours a little bit in.
Vestar, you notice the water inside of the cup has an odd appearance. As it leaves the water skin, it starts to sparkle the color of silver.
Silver have any significance in this world?
From a history or lore point, not that you're aware of, but it's quite fantastical that the liquid has become silver inside of this cup.
He looks at it and then looks at these two. Kind of says, "Who's gonna do it?" Fine. He grabs the cup, drinks out of it.
Vestar, I'm going to send you a private message, and you can choose if you wish to tell everyone what you feel and what happens.
Out of character, because I wasn't here when we arrived at the island. Were there any other raiders outside beyond the Hrolf and these dead guys over here?
Yes.
Besides the raiders
They were.
we came with, yeah.
Like a dozen, maybe?
I think they're still fighting outside.
Well, okay.
I think you should all drink from this.
But
What?
why?
What? Vestar, what are you talking about?
Does that fatigue go away?
It does.
Okay. He says you should drink from this. It's blessed
Will
by
it
the
help
gods.
us fend off the raiders?
Yes.
Alright, fuck it. I'm all
Fine.
in. Pass it.
I would like to save our comrades.
He gives it to Sid, too.
You are not giving it to this child.
Yes, you'll agree with me after you drink from it.
Alright, only after we all drink. Then maybe she can.
Fester hands the cup back to John. Drink from it.
John drinks and he passes it along.
Eric downs it.
Mhm.
Not Vestar. Karan, catch.
Current will take the cup, but before I drink from it, does like the design of the cup or anything about this drinking from a cup stir anything about curses in his mind?
Interesting. You could give me a recall knowledge to see if anything is like sparking in your brain at the moment.
Yeah, because he is proficient in curse lore or whatever it is called.
You have like lore curses.
Yeah. I believe. Let's see, proficiencies. Yeah, lore curse. I don't know how, like if it's just another recall knowledge check or if it's a separate thing.
Okay, based on your roll that you have sent me, you don't remember any specific curses about drinking from cups that look like this, or anything that you should think you should be worried about, just based
Alright.
on what you have seen so far.
Alright. For our comrades. And he'll drink.
Okay.
And pass along to
Question:
Esrok, I guess.
does anyone not drink?
We can make it a fun little drinking game. Yeah.
So does Esarok drink from the cup?
Yes, when he has passed it, he takes a deep drink.
Okay. Since it sounded like everyone is drinking from the cup, you all immediately level up to level 2. You regain all of your hit points, spell slots, and any lost things, and you all hear a word in your head that says, "Thank you for your trust.
Oh shit.
Protect your friends."
Does Thorfinn come back?
No, the cat dies.
No!
Do you take the cup over and pour it out on the glitter
On the
that was
glitter?
Thorfinn's body?
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
pour one out for the homie?
I pour one out to the homie, yeah.
Okay, so as you walk over to Thorfinn's body, you just hear in your mind a voice say, "Oh, poor kitty, kitty cat. You know I loved those back where I came from."
I know
And then
cats are superior to dogs in every way.
you just hear silence on the phone line as you pour one out, and Thorfinn begins to reconstruct himself, a la Wizard of Oz, like rainbows and glitter bombs just explode as Thorfinn arises from the ashes like a phoenix.
Now, remind me, we do have free archetype, right? Feats when we get to go to level 2.
Correct. We are playing with free archetype, and we are also playing with the gradual ability boost. So those should already be set up in your character sheets.
Okay, and how do we level up?
It is actually pretty simple. You go to your character sheet, and on the badge that says level 1, you just change that to level 2. And what it should do for you is on your feat selections, it should give you some slots that you can apply your feats into.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I need to remember what I wanted to do for the feats.
Yes, so we can take some time to do some level ups here. If you all are okay with that.
Yeah, I should be good with mine. I don't think I'm taking any witch feats for a while, because witch feats are kind of stinky.
I don't know what to take. Barbarian.
You allow Sid to drink from the cup.
Sid can drink from the cup, yes.
Sid is now a level 0 creature.
Hell yeah, Sid.
You see her muscles expand. She does like a quick flex, and she's like, "Ooh, wait, who is that voice in my head? Am I going insane?"
Since Eric has been around Azeroth for a while, he's starting to choose Ranger.
Oh dang.
Oh shit. You're gonna take Ranger?
I mean, as my archetype,
That's
yeah.
cool as hell.
You know, yeah. Don't let Azeroth know he did that though. He just want to rub it in.
I won't tell him. Okay, how do I...
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was the wrong button.
When you take a dedication, do you immediately get an archetype feat?
No, the dedication is the archetype feat.
Okay.
Once
Trying
you've
to figure-
chosen it, you have to pick 2 more, or
Right.
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why I have an extra feat that's empty.
Oh, I can't take the level 4 one because we're only level 2 right now.
For class feat,
Yeah. So I've put Sentinel dedication into class feat, and it's given me an extra archetype feat. So I wonder if I put it in the wrong place.
no, you put the dedication feat under archetype feat.
Got it.
I believe that the class feat is separate because we get a free one from the archetype.
I'm opening up my cleric document to see. You should. Do you get something at level 2? I won't lie to you guys. I haven't read all the class documents in super depth. So if you told me something, then I'd be like, "Oh man, that sounds good." Let's see. My clerical romance. Interesting. Yeah, you gain a cleric feat at level 2, and it says a skill feat at level 2 on the
Right.
advancement table.
My question is, if you take a dedication, do you still get the class feat, or does the dedication replace the class feat?
No, the
Uh,
dedication is free, including the
Ooh.
class fee.
That's
Mhm.
good. Okay, I thought it was in place of.
That's what makes it so good. Let's see.
Yeah.
There's a Viking dedication?
There is a
Yeah,
Viking
but we're all
dedication.
Vikings.
Let's kind of go round robin here. So Vestar's taking the Sentinel. I think that fits. Definitely something that you could have access to. Uh, Eric is taking the Ranger, which
Hmm.
Esrok could have taught you that, so that makes sense. Esrok, what are you thinking for that specific section of your character sheet, your archetype?
I don't know yet, to be honest.
You can take our time here. We can take like another 5 minutes. Will that give everyone enough time?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm just picking
If
my
not,
skill feed, so I'm just browsing.
if we need to take more time, that is okay. Everyone, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take a quick bio break and refill my Chicago Bears cup. So hopefully you all can bear with me for the rest of the session. I will be right back. Unfortunately, I can't set myself as AFK with my NPCs. Can you guys set yourself as AFK?
I don't think so. I
If
mean,
you
can
right
we?
click your token,
Can you not do that with your own character?
oh, I could do it. I just need to have a player character. It won't let me do it with an NPC.
Well,
So
we'll know when you come back, so I don't think it's that much of a deal.
you're correct, of course, but your DM is incredibly fastidious and
It's
uh,
alright.
I'm totally not doing something that is
Ooh.
super strange in the background.
Nature to use to treat wounds instead. That's pretty good.
So, Karand, do you know which dedication you wish to take?
I am torn between alchemist and assassin.
I got you. Uh, Everyone, I totally didn't just do this so I could set myself AFK.
Like assassin would make me much more efficient in combat, I believe, but at the same time, alchemist would allow me to do more stuff with crafting, I think.
It's all up to you, buddy.
Yeah.
But wait, if I go ranger, would I have to dual wield?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay, okay. For my skill feat, should I choose Titan Wrestler
I think it'd be really cool.
or powerful leap?
Those are both pretty cool.
I took ward medic, so I can now do 2 people at once with medical checks.
Oh
Those
yeah.
checks.
Thank
I took
you.
and I took godless healing, so I recover additional hit points when I'm healed.
I think I'm gonna take dubious knowledge. I can find it.
Oh, doesn't godless healing make? Doesn't that Are you like? Does that make regular healing worse against you though, or something?
It doesn't say so. It's just that I recover additional hit points when I'm treated wounds or battle medicine, and I am immune to battle medicine only for 1 hour instead of a full day.
Okay.
So basically, it's kind of plays into
Oh yeah,
Karon's whole
battle
thing
medicine's
of
a whole day. Oof.
yeah. So like I will be able to keep myself alive a little better.
Yeah, and if you get near me, I can also battle medicine. So
Yeah.
because it's per person, I believe. So like I can battle. I think so.
Let's see. Yeah, it's
Mm,
specifically per person. So yeah.
Yeah. So I and you can.
I don't know what skill feat to choose.
I'm gonna go with multilingual. I think that's like it's like a quick easy
Guys, this whole time I've been a ghost.
one. You're a ghost. Oh God.
Yep, there's a ghost one.
Oh
You
my
did
gosh.
not choose that.
Guys, this whole time I've been a lich.
Oh my.
Oh
You
no,
son of a
You
bitch.
tricked us.
you tricky scamp.
Absolute
Wait,
fiend.
can you be
You
a
know what?
level 2 lich?
You know what? I said I'm gonna wrestle a giant at one point. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, a wrestler.
Why is
Titan wrestler may only be taken once, but Eric has selected it another time.
What
I just
about
gotta.
the language
Go ahead.
options? One of them is just Russian.
Yeah, that's for bears.
I just, I just think it's very funny. Sorry.
I'm looking at
Uh,
everyone's sheet. Ooh, cathartic mage dedication. Awesome.
Okay, I
Okay,
now know Draconic and Undercommon. I don't know if those languages will be useful in this campaign, but there we go.
I will say that one of them is definitely going to be very useful. I won't say which one.
Gotcha.
Current.
yes, I have a question. Quick question. If I
Yes.
took Alchemist, it gives me alchemical crafting feat by itself. Would
Mhm.
I be able to replace the feat I already have with something else if I pick that out dedication?
Absolutely. You
Okay.
can swap out alchemical crafting now that you gained it from your dedication.
Okay.
I don't
Then
know
I'm
if
gonna
that's
go.
raw, but it feels good to me.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Then I'll go for Alchemist. Crafting sounds fun.
Is anyone suffering paralysis analysis here on which things to take?
A little bit.
If you want, you can always come back and pick it later. You don't have to pick it at the moment if you need a second to decide.
Yeah, I've got everything with archetype picked out.
Herolf will say, "I will have no business drinking of that chalice. It seems odd to me. Seems weird.
Coward. But I mean, it's
You
okay.
question
you're
you
good.
question my bravery?
No. You're good. You're good. Sorry, I'm leveling up. Harald, give me 1 second. Alright, so instead of Undercommon, I picked up Necro instead, because I think talking to zombies is cool.
Your DM didn't want to tell you, but I'll tell you now. You've made the correct decision.
I may have used context clues.
Those are the best type.
I know so many languages now.
You all have heard that voice in your head, that slippery, silky voice telling you thank you for the trust. Thank you for drinking.
I'm sure it's fine.
Can we? Should we like try to talk to him and ask who he is?
Well, first we need like the raiders outside are fighting. We need to figure out if we wanna join the fight or not.
Right. Well,
Yes.
I'm good to go now. We should like go look at that.
Well, yeah, we should protect our fellow battle people.
Oh yeah, Esra. I learned a few things from you.
Yeah? What's that?
Yeah. You know how to hunt a prey or whatever. The way you do it.
Oh, you've been paying attention.
Of course, you're my buddy. I
Hey.
listen.
Well, if you need, I mean, you could have asked for tips. I would have been happy to tell you. Hunting's a fun sport.
I think I'll be joining you on your hunts from now on.
You'd be welcome. But as you said, there are prey outside, is there not?
Of course.
Clean
We're
my
hunters.
bow. I'm ready.
Eric will bring out his great axe and he will move towards the door.
Hang on, I'm picking spells.
Oh.
But I mean, you could go. It's alright. I'm just.
No,
looking
no.
at
Pick your spells. Pick your spells.
It's
Pick
gonna
your
take a
spells.
while. I learned 2 new spells, so it's gonna take me a while to go through them. So I will quietly do it while we move along.
Okay, boys. Leroy Jenkins. I'm kicking open the door.
Okay, you kick open the door, and is the plan to run out onto the beach towards the battle in progress?
Hell yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Is everybody ready though?
Yeah.
Sort of.
I think this will be funny, so I'm gonna add this to my spells now. Sorry, there's so many freaking spells.
I know.
Just take magic missile over and over.
Well, I Thorfinn learns new spells, so I gotta pick new ones.
Your cat is like a character in of itself.
He's very important to me. And you said, if I go animate dead, that's probably not a good thing in this setting, right? It's not a vibe, so I will not do that.
I don't want you to feel restrained by that. If you wish to take anime dead, you can. I just want to let you know that
No.
there might be complications.
No.
Not consequences, just complications.
I guess I'll just pick up Featherfall. I mean, that's not a. I feel like that's always a good thing to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially in this game where falling damage is just half.
What? Oh, I should actually check what Featherfall actually does before I take it. Okay, takes no damage for a fall. Wonderful. Good. Alright, I'm all set. I'm ready to go.
Perfect.
I think I learned Warrior's Regret as well from my archetype.
You all burst down the door and begin running down the beach towards the battle in progress. You can see that several of your allies have been murdered on the beach where they stand. Arrows punctuating their body, leaving them injured, and some of them worse, floating in the waters of the Serpent Sea. You can see on the beach currently are 3 raiders wearing heavy armor and shields, and with them are a strange monster. It walks on 4 legs. It's covered in thick fur. It is roughly canine in appearance, but its teeth gnash at the bodies on the ground, and the raiders that are with them look happy at the violence they commit. This is the creature you see with the raiders. And I will take you all to the beach. Give me one moment to get some good whooping music going here.
Oh, I shouldn't know. What? I don't know second level spells yet, do I? What the heck? No. Why do I have that?
As you all run down from the tower, taking you just a short amount of time to get here, you see that none of the people that have made the voyage with you have survived the attack. Their bodies strewn out on the beach. The 2 ships you came here on, burning. The masts crackling under their weight. The sails falling. Sid is slowly but surely helping Hrolf down the beach towards your position, trying to get him into a position to possibly help you all. Whether that's possible or not, you're not sure. As you make headway to the beach, and I'm going to say right where you're at, you see a man standing amongst the other men on the boat. Tall and strong, covered in thick muscle and animal pelts.
Oh yeah! Look at him!
Hell yeah.
He's staring
I
at
don't
you
see it.
from the boat.
Oh, now I do.
He is in the water. His arms are crossed. Next to him is a larger version of the animals that you see on the beach. The monsters, the beasts on the beach.
Puppy.
As you approach, the man on the boat begins to blow deep into his horn. The three raiders left on the beach and their beasts look to you and begin to lick at their lips, savoring the meal to come. What is your responses? What do you do?
Charge.
I hide behind someone.
Can we recognize what clan or what kind of raiders are these?
Yeet. The clan shield that they have at their side seems to be unrecognizable from ones that you have seen before. You hear sputtering words coming from Hrolf, and he says, "Ugh. The colors, they're the same. The beast has changed. I would know them anywhere. That is Clan War.
Clan who?
War." And I will write that into chat.
It's like he's saying war. Oh, there. Oh, he actually was saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it sounded like people were going to charge into combat, so you can right-click your token and add yourself to the initiative.
We were charging?
I guess so.
I thought we was just mean mugging them.
Yes, there appear to be 3 of these raiders and 3 of their pets here on the beach.
Oh man, the action economy's gonna screw us over.
Sorry, I'm still trying to level up. I'm going as fast as I can.
No problem. I will be right back, y'all. I will be right back, and then we can get this shindig started.
Okay, so John, you take
Yeah.
the 20 on the left, I take the 20 on the right.
Oh, sure.
Who benefits the most from magic weapon besides Eric?
Eric? No, seriously.
I think well, I guess it'd be Karens, or I don't know who has a higher hit die.
It could be, other than Eric, it could be Karin or Asaroth, but they're both range weapon users.
Well, I'm both, so
Oh, you're both?
yeah, I have both a short sword and a bow.
And the short sword uses your strength, right? Or dex?
No, dexterity.
That's to hit, but strength for damage, I'm assuming.
I think it's dex for both, but let me double check.
Or maybe I'm misremembering that for the range weapons.
Yeah, it's also dex for damage because of my rogue's racket.
Oh, okay, that's why.
All right, I think Thorfinn actually just got a big buff. I'm trying to quickly do it.
Oh wait,
Oh,
we
are
also...
you using the Witch Plus?
I am. It just I took the enhanced familiar feat, so I think I can make him a specific familiar, I believe. I'm trying to find where that chart is that I saw forever ago. Familiar. I think I might be able to make him a fairy dragon.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm trying to find it though. dragon
So,
gets 6. I'm 1 off. Bummer.
Aranzo, what does hunt the prey mean? Or what does it do? Other than the +2 to perception.
For now, that might be all you get. There's secondary feats that I get access to as a ranger, which give me like a mine gives me an extra D8 damage the first time I attack my hunted prey. But I got that at level 1.
Oh, I have to wait till next.
That was called Hunter's Edge, is what that was called.
Oh, okay.
But Hunt Prey, for now, just basically helps you track them.
Alright. Good. Got 2 ranger boys in the party.
Hell yeah.
In this setting, hell yeah.
And I'm back, everyone. Sorry about that. Did we get time to get all of our spells and stuff set up?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, that did not seem very convincing.
I'm trying to deal with Thorfinn right now, but I think I might deal with it later.
And I accidentally reset my ability scores, but I'm almost done with them.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, I'm good.
What
Okay.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Thorfinn now has wings, by the way. He's a flying cat with he's an
What
alicorn
the
cat.
fuck?
Yeah, don't worry
Nice.
about it, okay?
I mean, yay, flying pet, but what the fuck?
He's a flying boy.
Wait, what kind of wings does he have?
Eagle.
Describe.
Eagle. Majestic eagle wings spread from his back, and when he flaps them, they make little rainbows.
And question for everybody, because we're doing the gradual ability boost, did you guys do your boost at level 2?
No.
Yeah, that's what I
Wait,
was
we get
doing.
one at level 2?
We didn't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gradual.
there it is. Okay.
Wait,
You
I'm
gain
confused.
one ability boost when you reach each of 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th levels.
So if you go to your main page, your character page, and you see your stats at the bottom, if you hit edit, it'll actually be on there.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like-
what the
it's like-
hell do I boost?
It's like glowing.
If you try to bring a stat above 18, by the way, you will only get a +1. Whereas if you try to bring a stat that's lower than that, it'll get a +2 instead.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do I really need to? Should dexterity go up?
It's not a bad thing.
Mhm.
Or con? I'm so new to all this. I'm sorry.
Dex will help your reflex save. That's about all it's going to do. Con will help your fortitude save and give you some more hits. Strength will make you do more damage. I don't
Okay,
know,
then
Russian-
I'll boost my con for now.
I boosted
And
my
who needs intelligence?
I boosted my intelligence. I'm at 19 and now. I know it's not, probably should be something else, but who needs that? I got a big brain.
Big brain move. Okay. Well, the War Clan Raider is up first. This bad boy is going to start rushing forward into battle, screaming, "For hell!" They yell. They will then rush forward another 25 feet. They will then raise their shield. And that is it for their 3 actions. Oh. Sorry, I didn't even have the combat encounter started. The wolf will begin. The wolf is a fast boy, having a 35-foot movement speed. It will move with its first action, its second action. It will move as well, putting it right next to Esarok. Esarok, as it begins to dash towards you, it begins opening its mouth and will attempt to jaw attack you. Okay, but you were able to duck out of the way as this wolf was trying to bite your throat.
Awesome.
awesome possum, as they like to say in some parts of the United States, the other wolf will begin. It will start using the Speed Force, and it will run 35 feet to here. It will make another action to move to here. And let's see. There are so many people. It is going to use its final action to move towards Karond. Karond, there is a wolf in your face.
Ah,
Okay, this raider is going to move. They are going to take a second move. Then they will raise their shield. Vestar, the raiders are encroaching upon you, and two of their beasts have made their way up to your allies Esserok and Karond.
Vestar looks to Eric and realizes he's 5 feet too far away
Damn
for
it.
what he wants to do. So he will run over here, and then he will cast Bless. Not this round. Next round I'll have to do it. And that's his turn.
Perfectly fine.
Okay, turn over for Vestar. This War Clane Raider will continue to yell for hell. We'll move. We'll move again. Let's see here. How far away is everyone? Got 35 feet, 40 feet. Okay, they are going to throw their javelin at Eric, and Eric, you are... Either way, they're going to be at a penalty, whether they're throwing it at Esserok or Eric. So they're going to throw their javelin. Range penalty already applied. Oof, Eric, there is a solid miss as they throw this javelin. It goes over your head and plunks into the ground behind you. Karond, you're up.
all right. Could we say that we all had our weapons already drawn as we were running to the beach? Or
Oh, absolutely.
okay. Then and second, I vaguely remember that wolves aren't a thing in this world, or at least weren't a thing to our knowledge.
That's correct. These are just a monster that is trying to attack you.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, Current will kind of sneer at the wolf that's in his face and just ignore him for a moment.
Mhm.
And he'll try to stride on the other side of this wolf over here.
Okay. It does not appear to take a opportunity attack against you as you run out of its grip.
Excellent. And then I will attack this wolf from behind and try to swipe.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Wow, for 14 points of damage. That is a giant hit upon the wolf.
Alrighty, and then for my final action, I will try to demoralize this raider over here. So I'll just turn at him and kind of yell a battle cry.
Love it.
Okay, so that would be skill. Oh boy, that's intimidation, right?
Correct. Oof.
Oof.
Big oof. That raider is going to be immune to your intimidation attempt.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, the final wolf will go here. It is going to move forward 35 feet. Oops. Sorry, I've got a cat trying to walk on the keyboard. The wolf will run behind Karond. And as it does so, it will attempt to make a jaws attack against Karond's neck. even flat-footed, you are able to duck out of the way from this wolf's attack. That was 3 actions for the wolf. John.
Which is me. And so I
He's
suppose-
invisible.
He's invisible? Oh man, Thorfinn, where'd you go? I lost him.
Thorfinn?
There he is. Okay, I think I may have deleted him by accident. That's okay. I'm going to, as John, cast an electric arc at these 2 wolves over here. So I'll do that.
Here we go. 2 basic reflex saves.
Okay, that's alright. So one of them will take half damage.
All right. The wolf that was already injured is going to take half of this.
And then as my last action, Reality Flicker, I'm going to cast Reality Flicker on this wolf right here. He's like a will save.
Alrighty.
That's unfortunate. So he's just gonna take half damage, so it's 2 damage.
Hey, every little bit helps.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Esarok.
I've got this creature staring me down. My bow drawn on it. I'm going to make it my prey. Fire directly point blank at it.
Oh, that is a hit.
Ooh, nice.
My last action, I reload another bolt in.
That wolf is
Look
dead.
at the next one. That's my turn.
Eric, you're up.
First action, rage. Second action, move up here. I'm going to strike at this wolf.
It growls as you enter its range. But it takes no mechanical actions. That's it. Wow, for 17 points of damage.
And then I'm going to look over to Vestar. You better hurry up with that plan you got.
Would have been
And
34. I'm kidding.
I want to end my turn.
Okay. We're on to round 2. The War Clan Raider says, "They have killed one of our brothers. Do not let their trip to hell be alone, my other raiders. Slaughter these fools." And the War Clan Raider will move up to be, right here. Basically standing on the dead body of his ally wolf to flank Karand. You see that this creature standing in front of you has a long sword and shield, and they look as if they are ready to battle. Let's see. Don't have that bonus quite yet, so made an action to rush over. They will now make an action to strike with their longsword. Oof.
Ow.
So they get you for 12 damage, and then the raider will go ahead and raise their shield for their final action. This wolf, looking at Eric, it just took a giant hit. It is going to take a 5-foot step back.
Wait, is it retreating?
Yeah, it took a 5-foot step, taking the step action.
Hold on.
Oh, do you have your reaction that counters acts the step?
Well, well, I do have this.
You keep up with a retreating foe, stride up to your speed, following the foe, keep it in reach with it. Yeah, so it tried to boop back away from you, and you say nope. So yeah, you're able to follow after it. It looks to you. Grrr. It will target you, Eric, and it attempts to trip you. Woof! Failure by one as it tries to knock you off your behind. Unable to do so. It is going to head and take a stride action. To get itself near Karant.
I'm gonna have to reload. Stuff isn't updated on my side.
Okay. This War Clan Raider begins to move up. Karand is surrounded on 3 sides. This War Clan Raider moves up. Checking out the battlefield, it is going to target Esarok. Esarok, as it's running forward, it throws a javelin at you. Missing. It flies over your head. Whew. The creature will then go ahead and raise its shield as its final action. Vestar.
He's just 5 feet away from where I want him to be. This action economy is brutal. Well, we will stride here, and then he will target Eric with magic weapon. As the blue light of Luda comes out and gives him the greatest of buffs. And that is his turn.
I'm going to slaughter a lot of raiders.
Damn. Okay, movement and magic weapon. Awesome. I think the War Clan Raider is up. This guy was just kind of hanging out. He is going to move to here so that he's standing next to his ally. Okay. That is first action. Second action, he is going to target the guy who's now glowing with magical light. And he throws a javelin at Eric. Oof. Only for 9 piercing damage, Eric.
Well, technically, Orc would have to spend an action to pull out the javelin and then to throw it.
Yeah, so he interacts, pulls out a javelin, and then throws it, and that's his 3 actions.
Yeah. That's with you.
Listen, NPCs. No, I'm just kidding. Boop. I just have to go onto a sheet and count off his javelins. Boop. Okay, that is the War Clan Raider. They're seeming to try to move into some type of formation. Karand, you are surrounded on 3 sides.
Yeah, that's not very advantageous. So I will attempt to. Yep, on it. Well, while I'm here, let me try to strike the... not the wolf, but the raider that's standing here, since he is flat-footed.
Sure, I'm just going to move that wolf out of the way for clear targeting.
Alright. Roll. No, probably barely.
Yeah, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Okay, he is going to... He has his shield blocked. So he is going to reaction shield block to snap his shield into place. And let's see here. Click him and then... block it. And... I don't know if it actually...
You gotta click on block and then hit damage.
Oh, I see. I was like, what is it?
Because block is a toggle.
There we go. So yeah, you break his shield, and some of the damage goes through the shield itself.
Cool. And then I'm going to. We'll see. We'll see if these guys have an opportunity attack. Actually, I could step and then run.
He did have to use his reaction to shield block.
Fair enough. Thank you. So I'm going to just stride. Let's see. Here. Here. And I guess let's go here so that Esarok is not flanked. And this did our like refreshment also reset the immunity to battle medicine or no?
It's been
It's been less than an hour or like even a day, I know, but I'm just curious whether that affected the battle medicine immunity.
I will say that after drinking the mysterious chalice, it did reset all of that stuff somehow.
Okay. Then for the final action, Current will try to battle medicine himself. So, treat wounds. Yes, I need to target myself. Well, I'll reroll using a hero point.
Yes, you all just should have gotten another hero point through the hero point handler.
Okay, so 22. Oh, I see. It says no healing down because the original one was a fail, I guess. So how much? Okay, it's my turn, but I'll figure out how much I can heal on my own.
All right. If that is it for Karand, I believe we have a wolf next. The wolf will growl. Let's see here. It who doesn't want to go after? It is going to go here, and it is going to start to try to lunge onto Vestar. Ooh, Vestar, you're able to pull your neck out of the way as this creature tries to bite down. And then the creature will go ahead and take a 5-foot step back to here. So movement, attack, 5-foot step. John, you're up.
Alright, I'm not sure if this will be beneficial, but I want to give it a shot anyway. I'm going to spend 3 actions to cast a spell. And John's going to hold out his staff. That little green orb in it starts to turn a very dark purple as gravity itself begins to siphon towards it. I'm going to pick 5 creatures, but I'm actually only going to pick 4 because I don't want that guy to move. I'm going to do this fella, this fella, this fella, and this fella. All need to make fortitude saving throws. I cast gravitational pull on them.
Oh my gosh. And is this the 1 and the 2 or the 3?
This is the 3.
Let's see here.
Alright. Oh, good. Alright. So the War Clan Raider, whichever this one, the last one was. I don't know which one that is, but he's gonna be pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Okay, so this guy is coming here.
Yes. Everyone else is fine though.
As he is just yanks towards you.
I should have assumed that the fortitude of raiders was good. that one's on me.
That's okay.
That is my turn.
They only have a plus 10.
Yeah, crazy.
Sorry, my screen's frozen. Oh no. Let me reload. Hey, it fixed. There we go. Okay. I am going to aim down my sights at this particular monstrous creature.
Mm-hmm.
I have already reloaded, so I will make it my prey, and then I will attempt to intimidate it. Would you like me to use the macro for that? Let's see, what is that called in there? Demoralize.
Oof.
Failure.
Mm-hmm.
That is okay. We're still going to try to strike out at it for my last action. Critical hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna hit.
28 damage.
The wolf is put down
Yeah, its eyes are split apart.
and it falls to the ground dead after that shot.
Just letting you guys know, we're having some very intense weather outside, so if I drop, that's why.
Well, I hope that you are okay and nothing
It's
crazy
really crazy looking.
Okay, so we had Esserok, demoralize, attack, and then do you have one more action here?
Well, my first action was to make it my prey, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Eric, you're up. There is a raider next to you. There are 2 human raiders and 1 wolf still alive.
I'm gonna do what I do best, and that's swinging.
Good.
All right. First strike.
Hey, that is a hit. Wow, for 18 damage.
I'm gonna go for a second one. Get it in.
That's a hit. For 29 points of damage. Holy crap. The War Clan Raider is killed as it drops to the ground.
I'm then going to look over to Vestar. Get behind me and John. As I'm
That's the
gonna
plan.
stand behind Vestar.
I love that. All right, if that is it for Eric, we're back to the top. All right, this War Clan Raider is going to continue fighting with Essorok. They will first. They're going to swing their longsword at Essorok. That's a 24 to hit for 7.
Take it.
With a quick slice, it hits you with that. The creature will then go ahead and take a 5-foot step backwards. Then they will go ahead and raise their shield. Oh, this guy's shield is broken. He can't raise his shield. I apologize. He will just continue to move so that he is in formation with his other raider. All right, this War Clan Raider is going to take a 5-foot step forward. Kind of getting right next to his ally as they're kind of joining their shields together. He will interact to pull out a javelin. Let's see here. So they don't have to mess with cover. They're going to toss a javelin right at Vestar. Vestar, you get javelined right into your thigh. You're starting to look like Ace Ventura at the moment. So move in action to move forward, throwing a javelin, and interact. That's 3 actions. Vestar.
I think I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no! Try.
Uh,
Why
it-
behind me?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. He will. Who goes next? He'll look at this wolf that I cannot target for some reason. There we go. And he will intimidate and glare it.
That's a success.
And then he will raise his shield. And then he will increase the bless size. And that is his turn.
Excellent. Taking that creature to frightened 1 on a success. Now we are to Tarond.
Okay, I forget. Are frightened creatures flat-footed or no?
I don't believe they are
No, they're not.
flat-footed.
They're not. They take a minus.
They have a status penalty equal to the value to all their checks and DCs.
Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
In that case, those both John, it's a rock. Okay, I'll try something stupid. So I'm going to first stride. To here. And then I will attempt to tumble through this wolf.
Okay. That is a success by 8.
Excellent. Which means I pass through it and it's flat-footed against my next attack. Which I promptly execute.
That is a critical. As,
That worked. That came out so well. Oh, man.
18 damage.
Alright, and that's all 3 of my actions, so that's my turn.
All right, the wolf kind of gives off a as it was attacked, and it will target Karand, and it's going to make a Jaws strike against you. Critical miss. As it rolls a natty 1 to attack you. It is simply going to take a 5-foot step back. And it is going to move to here. And then to here, as it's going to start running around the party, it kind of looks like. John, you're up next.
No, you don't. I'm gonna 3-action magic missile that dog that's trying to run around.
Okay.
Actually, I should ask before I do this. How does it look injured at all?
It looks very injured. It just took a critical hit.
Okay, I will just I'll use 2-action magic missile then.
I gotcha.
Alright,
Ooh.
so it's 8.
It only had 6 hit points left.
Awesome.
It drops.
Alright, and then I'm going to, as my last action, I'm going to cast a Reality Flicker on this War Clan Raider right here.
Sure.
Ugh.
That is a success.
It's 3 points of damage to him.
He takes half damage, so it would be 1.
Oh, yes, half damage to that.
No problem. The War Clan Raider on the right is looking quite injured.
Alrighty, that is my turn.
Alrighty, that was John. Esarok, there appear to be 2 enemies left on the beach.
There sure are. Well, this War Clan Raider is going to become my target and make him my prey. I am going to use my other 2 actions for Hunter's Aim, which gives me a +2 to hit on this strike for 27.
Amazing.
That is a critical.
Slices through his armor for 20 damage,
He falls
tearing
to the
into his
ground,
lungs.
dead.
That is all 3 of my actions.
Oh my gosh. So I believe last one up is Eric.
Alright. He'll get right in front of Clarond. You're right, no pressure. He's then going to... Should I even do this? He's going to demoralize him. The second action.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're trying to do. Trying to set up for one of those big old Eric crits.
Oh.
You got a lot of hero points, Eric, at the moment.
Yeah, screw it.
You got 3 of them.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Ah.
Oh.
Okay. Unfortunate. Okay then. Last action, strike.
That will hit for 19.
I feel like, should I try and go for a crit, guys?
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
I didn't know you couldn't crit.
Oh, there it is!
Willing
Much
it into
better.
existence.
Aw.
For just a little baby 16 points of damage. Oh, did you hit crit?
Oh, I did not hit crit. Let me delete this. My bad.
'Cause I was gonna say I don't think that looked like a
There
Oh,
we
crit.
Jesus
go.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, Eric, what's it look like as you kill this raider?
I bisect him. A huge whirl strike to the side, cutting his stomach wide open, through the spine, out the other end.
As you do that, Sid looks to Hrolf and says, "Talk about a splitting headache." And then the encounter ends. You see the raiders on the ship bearing the insignia of the War Clan have begun rowing away, their leader staring you all down with intense hatred, his ally, the gigantic wolf, on board, being held back by 5 raiders so it doesn't jump into the water as they begin to sail away into the Serpent Sea.
Come at me, you bitch!
What's
I
the
can
range on
swim.
demoralize? Oh, okay.
Currently, they are over 225 feet away. I don't know if you guys want to try to yell one thing as they begin sailing away.
Best first.
Oh, I got
Should
nothing
we
to
check
say.
on the dead?
Yeah, Current is preoccupied with the burning boats.
See if any still live.
So as you guys come up to the boats, what you kind of can see, both ships are essentially in embers and in a state of complete and total wreckage. They are not saleable at all. The corpses that dot the ground from your ship are filled with arrows, sword strikes, and burns, including, unfortunately enough, those who sailed with you from Holwick, those representing the other clans. And sadly enough, and Leah, if you are angry at me, I completely understand. You see that Grandma has taken roughly 50 arrows to the back in a very
No.
Bohemian
No, that's the worst! In the back? Oh,
But
that's
not
tragic.
the knee.
That's
Not
tragic.
the, not the knee.
Not the knee. Not the knee. Oh,
Yeah, they
tragic.
were all aimed center mass. But the boats are completely unusable as ships. Some of the lumber and the wood still remains. Rolf is basically having Sid be his crutch as he moves towards you as quickly as he can, seemingly trying to catch his breath.
I'm going to loot the wooden shield and leather armor and lawn sword off of these
Very
war
well done.
raiders.
I know, absolutely.
Current will try to look for his alchemist lab, but I presume it's also in flames.
Your alchemist lab seems to have survived of the fire. Your DM says to you, giving you a wink. As
My baby! He'll pull it out of the from the ships and drag it
As
Mhm.
the ship is sailing away from you all, that's too much snow. Snow is beginning to fall. Unfortunately, it does not seem to quench the flames that still are burning on the ship.
Oh, well, sorry about your raider friends.
Esserok's going to begin going and basically collecting dog tags like clan symbols from these people.
Mm-hmm. Sure. And does this also include the enemy raiders that you just fought in battle?
He will start up here, but eventually, well, clan tags he's just going to get from his, but he plans to eventually start asking the others about dragging them all onto the burning boats.
You see Eric is going to begin dragging the enemy clans by the hair as he goes near the water. Like killing our clan members, don't you?
Alright.
Enjoy the rest of your life in the sea.
Actually, that's a good point. If there were any raiders that were floating in the water, Current would make a point to try and pull them onto the shore.
Sure, absolutely. None seem to have sunk. They all seem to be kind of be floating face down near the boat. None have been washed out to shore quite yet.
Help me drag them. This is not how. They shouldn't die like this.
Oh no,
Jordan.
Eric's. So yeah, or if Eric is throwing the enemy clan members into the sea.
Esserok gives Eric like a shake of his head, but he's focused on helping Karund.
Harald will yell to you, Eric, wait! No! Don't! Don't cast them into the ocean. I know that they are our enemy and may have killed our friends, but no one should become serpent food. No one should become drownborn, raised as serpents to swim in the serpent sea. That is not just.
Yes? There's no fucking justice here. If they didn't want that outcome, they should have stayed at home, stuck to their mother's bosoms. Now stay quiet. We need to burn our fellow clan members.
So, Harald obviously is an NPC, so he, as you say this, he will keep his peace. Do the other PCs allow Eric to drag all of the War Clan members into the ocean and push them off to be drownborn, as Harald has mentioned?
Is there any kind of religious significance to that?
Yes. So in the Raider Society, there is essentially 3 tiers of death. The lowest tier is falling overboard or having your body basically sunk in the ocean or sunk in the Serpent Sea because you are no longer eligible to be taken to the halls of the slain by the Valkyrie. You are destined to become new serpents in the sea, eaten by the grand serpent underneath the waves, and reborn as its children.
Eric, you shouldn't do that. They died in battle. Don't deny them their afterlife.
Then how about you go get them out?
Fine. Esserok will go and wade into the water. He's right. Like it or not, they are raiders. They must have had some reason for this. All the clans were in agreement, I thought. Not sure what they hoped to gain by making an enemy of every clan at once, but he will grab one and try to start pulling it back.
Well, it looks like you guys are stuck here for a while. I don't think you'll be sailing on those ships anytime soon.
You're stuck here too.
Didn't you, Pulls, say that? You walked here.
I did. I was under the impression you didn't want to come to nowhere, though.
Better than being stuck. Pulls.
Esserok, are you really struggling with that?
He's just carrying them all at one time. 3 bodies.
Waterlogged dead men aren't exactly light, Eric. Now, be kind enough to start laying people onto the boats so that we can burn them. Including these, damn it.
Fine. And he'll do exactly what Esserok wants him to do.
Geralt walks forward to you all and says, "You all have read my mind. I was going to ask if you would all help me construct a pyre for our allies and our foes to offer to the night sky, to offer to the Valkyrie as battle slain."
Of course.
Sure.
And he looks at you all and nods and says, "John,
Yes?
it is fate that we found you here, and a grand one. We will be leaning on you heavily, for we only have one course of action. We must travel to nowhere."
Sure. It was a bit of a hike, but we can head north from here. We can follow the coast. I do want to warn you, though, there are lots of monsters on the way.
We must travel through the fanged sands of this land.
How terrible of a monster are we talking about?
John kind of steeples his hands together and he thinks, pretty bad. But I think with competent raiders, it'll be okay.
Current just nods.
I don't know. We slice through these raiders fairly easily. I think we'll be okay.
Yes, I think it'll be fine. It's not like a bunch of commoners walking through the sands.
Flashbacks go through John's head.
He kind of stares out of the water and he thinks for a very long moment.
Sid begins to help you all, and one by one, are you all dragging the bodies of the battle slain onto the ship as it is burning?
Yeah.
Yep.
Loot them all.
Looting them all.
That's too much loot. That's
Loot it.
too much loot.
Loot of
You
the
see
can't
my
watch all
background,
that
Orpheus?
carry.
We loot them.
You guys can get a lot of long swords, javelins, and wooden shields from these raiders, if that's what you're after. And you can get like 40 arrows from Grandma's back.
Oh, I'll take those.
May she rest in peace.
You just take them out individually, and with each one, there's just a thick, a sound of thunking as you pull it out, like as blood kind of splurts out from Grandma's back.
Oh boy.
It's alright. She's going to the halls of the slain. That's what she's wanted.
Yeah.
It
I
is
think she was
Ragnarok.
ready for that.
It is Ragnarok. Grandma died.
It is.
Oh,
And
no.
as the bodies are burning, Sid would point to the wolves and say, "Did you call these monsters? We have these on my world. Don't you recognize them, John?"
Yes, those are just wolves.
The what?
Yes, wolves.
Wolves.
Wolves at the W sound.
Uh-huh.
Wolves.
But,
All right.
Wait, we
Well,
don't
what
know
are
what
these
wolves are?
monsters?
but they don't look like wolves.
They went down easy enough.
They're not wolves. They're canine of some kind. I was under the assumption that your world here in Grimnir didn't have these kinds of creatures. Yes, it's like a
Wait,
dog.
Well,
I thought we
yes,
all
it
knew
doesn't.
what wolves were.
No, they're new. I think the Grimnir.
Oh, that's
Okay.
concerning.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, we don't know what wolves are?
No,
Yeah.
these are a new thing.
Yeah. I remember Caleb saying that wolves just didn't exist in this world.
They're used often for hunting, or usually they're
Right.
peaceful. But
So they have some sort of tower that draws creatures from other worlds too.
possibly, yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Well, I wonder if this clan also arrived from your world.
What clans are close to nowhere, if any?
There is they're not a clan. They're more of a people, outcasts from other clans. Like some might be criminals, some just maybe didn't fit in with the rest of the Raider clans. They're called the Varang.
Can they get us a boat?
We can see. I am very helpful in nowhere, so if I ask
Well.
politely, maybe they'll be kind enough to lend us a boat.
We need to let the seers know what happened here, what we found about the attack. Clan War can't be trusted.
Hopefully, we can get you back
Or-
soon.
We can go to Clan War directly and try to crack a few skulls for answers.
I like the way you think.
It might be best to consult the Volve before making any rash decisions.
Fair enough.
Well, we'll
It's
say.
a fun one, though.
Fun thoughts. We can smash skulls later, after we get the okay from the...
We should go back into the tower, collect supplies. We're going to need water and food.
We'll also need a ship to make it, well, anywhere. We're off in the far corner of the world, with no direct connection to the
Right.
Volve, the Well of Wisdom, or anywhere else.
I think the plan is to head to nowhere and ask any of the Varang there if there's any boats they'd be willing to lend us to head back to, Halharn.
Ask. Might as well steal one while we're there.
No,
Well.
John looks at you.
We could do a
Just
favor or
daggers.
two for the Varang, I suppose. They aren't all scum.
I'm just saying.
Okay, well, I'm a Varang, so please watch your tongue.
That's what I said. You're not all scum. John's a good person.
I'm aware of that. I just assumed that. You know. I mean, it's just a small boat. We're not asking for a large boat, you know. I mean,
We're not sailing across the sea in a... What did you call it, John?
A jolly boat.
Yeah. A jolly. No, we need a big boat with crew. We'll talk about it on the way, but we'll probably have to do them some favors.
How long would it take to get from the tower to nowhere?
The tower to nowhere. It is going to take you guys a good amount of travel time of walking, and since you guys don't have mounts to ride upon, it is going to be hoofing it the entire time. So you're looking at 2 minutes. You're looking at probably in the neighborhood of 8 to 12 days, depending on weather.
Oh my god, 8 to 12 days.
better work.
Sweet, it's crafting time.
Thank God I don't skip lead day.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, with the monsters and everything, we need to just be careful. So we shouldn't try to rush either.
Oh, everybody got healed.
If I remember, the monsters that I can't remember if I'm making this up in my head or it's something we talked about. There were like worms, if I remember, like sandworms.
100%.
Yeah,
And
okay.
volcanic type creatures that hunt inside of the volcanic rocks that jump out to try to find humanoids to eat.
Yeah, I will tell them about these worms and volcanic creatures that lurk in the sands.
Hmm. Those volcanic creatures sound pretty awesome.
They're pretty cool.
It does.
I hope we run into one. Or two.
Karan, you're now my
What?
new favorite person.
Hey, I mean, I've seen a lot, but I don't think I've seen that yet.
Maybe it's a chosen beast or a beast worthy or something.
Well, that's... one can only hope.
Alright, well,
So, do we just push the boat into the sea while it burns, or do we just leave it like that?
we can push
No,
into the
just
sea.
leave it docked.
I mean, you push into the sea, it's like, what, it's a Viking funeral, isn't that like a common thing to push
We
the
don't want
boat
them to
into?
fall off and get the serpent eaten.
Oh, I
or
guess
the
that's a good
or
point.
the boat to sink before they burn.
Okay.
What are you talking about, John?
I
That's
just,
some
sorry.
weird beliefs.
Sorry,
It's
just,
alright, you'll figure it out soon.
and Sid, before we start looking for supplies and everything, I understand things are a little complicated and a little strange right now. You kind
Yes.
of have two options. One option is we can take you back to nowhere, I can set you up with Toad, and you can pretty much just stay there.
Sid, come with us for now.
Or, yes, come with us too. But after that, it's kind of up to you if you want to come with us back to Hallharn or stay in nowhere. You don't decide now,
I guess I'll think about it, but my gut is telling me that I shouldn't leave you all. You're all heroes, and this is going to be the grandest adventure I might ever go on.
Yes, it will be an adventure of a lifetime if our visions tell the truth.
And something tells me you all are gonna need me. And she does a superhero pose as she puts her hands upon her waist.
Are you sure you want to do this? There's going to be a lot of killing involved.
Well, I already told you. Back in the farm, I had to kill many chickens with my bare hands. I had to slaughter many pigs. I guess it's time to move up the food chain.
Sid, can you hold a
Right.
shield?
Well, as long
She
as you don't
says-
move down it.
After drinking that silver liquid, I feel stronger than I ever have before. I mean, look at these. And she pulls back her sleeve and shows you her very impressive gun that she is now flexing at you all as a level 0 NPC.
Vestar gives her a wooden shield off these dead raiders and shows her how to hold it.
She's like, sweet. I can do what that one person did I saw in the battle and use the shield to absorb damage if anyone manages to attack me.
You'll get the hang of it.
or if you want to learn some magic, that'd be pretty cool too. Stay in the back line with me, cast some spells. It's like not as dangerous.
You can stay in the back line to protect us with that shield, little Sid. Come on. Let's go get some supplies and get moving.
We have 8 days of travel. Someone teach her how to use a sword.
I mean, I guess I can.
It will take more than a day or two, but I suppose we can start with a night.
I mean, it's not
We
that
want
hard.
to sleep here.
Just swing it around, you know.
Excuse me?
I don't know.
It takes a
swing
lot more than swish, swish, stab with a bladed weapon.
That's what you do. Swish your stab, and and people die. I mean, that's what you do.
Well, yes, but
Yeah.
you just stay with your magic, okay?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Stupid magic user, or just
It's
swish,
like
swish, stab like that
Years
easy.
of study
Ooh.
to cast these spells. There's sword swinging.
Oh, don't be mad at me, cause I took me like less than a month.
Oh yeah.
So, everyone, as you are speaking, amongst one another and interacting. You watch the bodies of your comrades and their foes burn on the pyre of this destroyed ship. The orange and red flames, consuming all, the light bright and harsh, a mist forming where the ever-continuing snowfall hisses as the heat sears it. And everyone, for really no reason at all, could you give me a perception check as you're watching this scene?
Do I have anything to perception for this?
I'm gonna
Nope,
use
okay.
my hero point that I have hoarded this entire session because I don't touch the d20.
Perception. Yeah, there we go.
We rolled 4 20s, guys. This is not a drill.
I'm not as cool. Damn it.
Everyone got a 20.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
busy, okay? I'm busy.
Oh, 22 for me.
So, John, you're the only one who's going to miss this.
That's okay. I got a severed head, so.
Everyone who rolled above a 15. You see 3 grim-faced and armored women appear inside the flame. Large bird-like wings tucked tight against their bodies. Their hair erupts out from behind them as if flame itself. As they reach towards the burning corpses, they beat their wings suddenly. You blink, and they vanish. Where is... Oop. Nope. And... some of you should see a handout.
She's pretty.
What's the
Star.
handout?
Oh, did you guys not see an image pop up?
I see.
I got it.
I love her braids.
Is it in the journals tab, or am I just not seeing it?
It was just a
Oh, I see what happened. I clicked the wrong person. I was trying to unclick Leah, but I unclicked Carsafona instead because I didn't understand how the checkboxes worked.
Oh, wow.
So you suddenly see that figure appear in the flame, as quickly as they appeared, they disappeared. Vestar, you notice that something has fallen from the boat onto the beach. No one else seems to notice, but you.
I'll go straight over there and pick it up.
Vestar, as you reach down to pick it up, you see that there is a long feather that matches the coloration of the feathers of the woman you just saw in the flames resting upon the beach.
He'll contemplate it for a few seconds and then put it in with the rest of his belongings.
As you put it away in your belongings, and perhaps as you turn back to your allies, you no longer see the beach of the misplaced tower, nor your allies standing behind it. You look at a beautiful white sand beach, caressed by the gentle waters of a silver sea. You have an intense feeling of warmth and peace as you look upon this beach and the beautifully constructed longhouse atop it. Everyone, you can see that Vestar is looking at you, but almost as if he is looking past you.
Is the longhouse familiar?
You have not seen this longhouse before. Its construction, beautiful, immaculate, better than any you have ever seen before.
If it's within walking distance, I'll start walking towards it.
Okay. As you begin walking out of the silvery waters that are caressing the white sand beach, the image begins to move further and further away. The feeling of warmth and peace begins to dissipate, and you are back at the misplaced tower. Your allies looking at you with strange looks on their face.
Did you not see that?
You mean the 3 women?
There was I didn't actually see the picture of the women, so I don't know what you guys are looking at, unfortunately. The longhouse, the beach.
No.
Warriors came to claim the dead. I mean, that was magnificent, but no. No beach, no longhouse. A vision.
I think so.
What
And
do you
we'll
think
keep
it
an eye
was?
out.
I don't know yet. It felt very comfortable.
Hmm,
Comfortable would be a good change of pace from what today's been.
I agree.
Well,
Eric was right. We should get some provisions from we can from the tower and any fresh water we can. It's going to be a long journey.
If I use all my spell slots, I can keep us with water as we travel. Which we'll need to do something about food.
I have 7 rations.
Well, I mean, you got wolves. Cut them open, skin them, and carry their meat with you. There you go.
We can dry them out overnight, stay here in the tower, make some jerky,
Yeah.
get some rest, find anything that we've missed in the tower.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh shit, did we put the wolves on the ship?
No one said they put the wolves on the ship, so it could
Oh, thank God.
be said that you guys left them off the ship.
So we're not getting the wolves?
No, we should get the wolves.
Yeah, we totally need the wolves.
I'm sure someone between the 4 of you know how to skin and dry out meat. So
I mean, this
You
Asaroth,
want to
he's an
learn?
expert.
We got 2 rangers. We can figure it out.
yeah, I'm sure we could figure it out between us. So
Well, Asaroth's the expert. I'm just being tutored by him.
Maybe show
I can
Sid how to
use as
clean it.
many hands as we can get, so if anyone wants to learn.
Betstar, were you saying that I could learn how? Sid says.
Surprised you don't actually already know how. This
Oh,
is
well,
to dry meat.
Well, I've never drawn out wolf meat or dog meat before. We typically don't eat those in Kansas.
It's not going to be too different from any other kind of animal, I'm sure. We'll carve its back into small strips and hang them out and salt them.
Oh, okay. Well, I can help out, and I'll use this. And she produces her sickle that she has been
We're
using
gonna need
to.
an oven. We'll see if the tower has.
I think there's ovens on the boat.
There was an oven on the boat. As you look at it,
not
up in flames.
anymore.
Oh, well.
Oh well. Well.
well, the boat is an oven for a few more hours.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit too big.
we can
Yeah,
make
small.
a fire if we need it. You know, it's not a.
So yeah, I think we're just gonna rest here for the night, Mr. Orpheus. To just kind of gather some supplies up, rations and such. Search the tower for missing treasure.
Absolutely. And I will let you know that the tower has a running freshwater, river inside of it, so you can fill up as many water skins as necessary to sustain you on the trip. And turning the wolf meat into rations will more than sustain you all for the trip. I believe you could turn 3 wolf carcasses into enough meat to last a group of 7 people 8 days. I think that sounds more than reasonable. Especially if they're like those big honking wolves they have at Wolf Park who are over 100 pounds. God damn.
Yeah, wolves are big, bro. I don't know. Wolves in person are real big.
Yes, my wife did an adventure into the wolf cage, and one of the wolves stood on its hind legs, and it put its peepaw on top of my wife's head. My wife is 5'9".
Yeah, big puppies.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I will let you guys know, so it doesn't feel that you are wasting time. You found everything inside the tower.
All right.
Anything that was usable. The chalice that you found, did you bring with you?
Yes. I don't know who has the chalice, but I think we definitely do bring it with us.
I think Azrak was the last to drink from it, but
Just hanging on my belt.
Yeah. While we're settling down, we got like a campfire going to like smoke the wolf. Skull cup of leveling. I think we drink more of it, we'll get to level 10 easy. Yeah, easy. As we're sitting around the campfire, I do take the time to take out the Beowulf story and I translate it from English to whatever the hell language everyone here speaks, Common. To Common. I will tell everyone a story around the campfire.
Excellent. Let me just mark down on your loot page 1 unknown chalice.
When you tell the story of Beowulf, are you telling the movie version or the
No.
written version?
No,
We're
the
not
written
telling
version.
the movie version.
The written version.
You have to make sure to put in there that you see a CGI animated wiener if you're telling the movie version.
It's the
Look,
written
I just
version.
have to ask. I have to ask.
That movie is so bad. That adaptation.
Wait, did he really fuck the monster mother?
Oh, but it's everything's up to interpretation, you know? It's a story
I mean-
passed down from generation to generation. Things get changed, you know.
They seem pretty intended with the monster fucking. Did he
Yeah.
really do that?
If that's what you think, Eric, then yes.
Did
But-
Current take alchemy?
yes, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna give him Orpheus. I don't know if you can see the ore solvent that's in my character sheet. Can we send items to other people, or do you have to drag it over?
I believe I added that module to our game, but if not, I will add it for next time.
Restar would give it to Current because I think he'll get more use out of it than Restar will.
So what's that thing?
Oh, I didn't. I don't have it. It appears.
That if you search for it, oh, somebody grabbed it. There you go.
I did it.
So, oh, nice. Yeah. Thank you. That will come in useful, especially against those volcanic beasts. Probably. I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, we chill.
Absolutely. So you all are able to sleep, whether it's on the tower, on the beach. You are not attacked in your sleep. And time is going to pass forward to the 13th of Hilistro. Some things that Hrolf wanted to point out to you all from the battle that he overheard. Those men were crying out to hell for her glory when they killed the others, when they attacked you. They charged in with these creatures, these monsters. I can't help but believe the War have not only aligned themselves with the goddess of death, but perhaps she has aligned herself with them.
Is that a bad thing?
He looks to you all and says, "Does anyone know the story of Thonir?
I do.
Would you mind telling John? He might not know. I am still quite hurt, and my wound feels tender."
Sure, John. Do you know the story of Thornir?
I mean, which one? I feel like I've only heard one of them. The one where he beat
The
Boda.
one about his death.
Yeah, he beat Boda, broke the rainbow spear, stoned the court. Oh, and that's his hell, right? Oh, it's all coming back to me now, right? Hell was the woman who
The woman
poisoned
he
him.
loved.
Yes.
Thornir's a good god. He sacrificed everything.
I mean, maybe hell isn't
I
that
don't know.
bad. I don't know.
She isn't bad. She's just death.
Honestly, if the stories are true, we should feel bad for her.
She's not a place that warriors go. She's a place. She's where the farmers, most the bandier, your riders, all of that go.
I guess it doesn't make much sense that the war clan who's aligned themselves with hell would try to stop the expedition into the tower. Unless they wanted to prevent the knowledge from reaching the Volve. After all, there were a lot of men on that ship. They could have probably came and killed us, but instead they simply
Maybe
burned
they
our
knew
ships.
something. Maybe they knew something we didn't. I hate to just assume they did it merely for spite. It doesn't make sense. I had to have some sort of reason. I trust to believe even a god is separated from the court as hell. It's not out against all mortals. She would gain little from the end of the world.
I guess we have to go ask the Volve then. Can't do much stuck on this island though.
Someone remind me what nowhere is.
It's a place. It's a the nowhere is a place to the north of where we are. It's basically a home of the Varang. There's a bunch of different Varang settlements and everything, but nowhere is the big one. Where all the Varang kind of hang out. They're not necessarily raiders; they're kind of exiles of the raiding clans. For one reason or the other. A lot of tieflings over there.
Isn't that also where the outcasts go?
That yeah,
They
the
got
Varang are
exiled.
Yeah, the Varang are the outcasts. Yeah. It's for people who
As you
don't
all-
exactly fit into your lifestyle. Go.
As you all are speaking, Harolf wants to chime in if you would allow him.
Sure.
Is this still the evening before, or are we into the morning of the 13th, everyone? How do we want to play it?
Probably the morning, I guess.
He looks upon the charred remains of the ships, the charred remains of the bodies, and he says, well, as we said, nothing can be done about it. The place that we seek, nowhere. That's where we will have to head to find our ship. John, you're going to be point. I may have been raid leader on our previous adventure to the tower, but I am not as familiar with the lands of the Fanged Sands or the town of Nowhere as you might be. So, everyone, I want to give my nomination to make John our raid leader for this adventure.
No, I'm good, honestly. We could just follow the coast, and that's fine. I don't want responsibility. I'm good with that. We don't need a raid leader. We can just go as a group.
He says, interesting.
We can choose democracy for this one. No.
We need a raid leader.
He puts forth a ballad to everyone.
Why is everyone voting no? Pick yes. Cowards, pick yes. There we go.
Wait.
God damn it. Maybe we should have Esserok do it. I mean, he's a ranger, after all. Like, I feel like he's, like, good for that.
Fine, give me the direction.
North. We just follow the coast north. It's that easy.
What about all the sandworms?
Don't get eaten.
Terrific advice, leader.
Thank you.
Alright. Fine, I'll scout ahead.
John, Rolf will
Do you
speak
have any
up.
advice? Go ahead, Rolf, sorry.
I believe we should stay close together. If John says there's sandworms and volcanic beasts and all sort of other baddies, I don't want you to be in a tight spot.
Oh, I only meant 20 or 30 feet or so.
No, I'm sorry.
No problem. Yeah, usually when I say that, you haven't really been on adventures with us yet. I'll just be staying a little bit ahead. Arund, you're welcome to come with me. Go stealthy too.
Yep,
I can
on my
usually
way.
spot things out ahead of time, come back and circle around and let you know if we have to. Engage or go around. Alright, following the waterfront it is. I guess we'll
Hey,
start
John.
our march.
Yes, Eric?
If you die, who becomes the next raid leader?
You can. You can be my vice president or something. How does that sound?
Yes.
Oh, I do. This doesn't give you the okay to kill me.
I don't want to, but I mean, no, I don't want to.
Okay, I also this
But
also
if
you can save me if I'm going to die as well. You know, I don't know how important that title is to you, but you know, don't leave me to die for that, please.
Okay. Not even if you beg for it.
Not not even if I beg for it, which I will not do.
Okay, but what if you lost your foot?
I will find some crutches then.
What about if you lost your hand?
I have Thorfinn to be my other hand. It's not
What if your skin was peeled away and you were drying out to the sun and screaming for death? Would you want Eric to kill you then?
What is wrong with you guys?
Look, we're here in this line of business. You see some crazy things.
This is crazy. Okay. No, please don't kill me. Would appreciate it. Let's just
Okay.
follow Esserok and we can get going.
For Haralf's sake, did you all tell Haralf about the visions that you saw in the tower through the crystal ball on the table?
Oh shit, did we?
I think we would, unless anyone's like against it.
Yeah, let's say we would.
Yeah.
Okay. Haralf would look to you all and say, This has to be a sign. This feels much more powerful than any consequence. This feels as if the strands of fate, the stone court itself, is affecting this adventure. And he looks to you all and he says, I heard that you gained a name, or some of you did, for your adventuring you did in the town of Hester and the town of Holwick. Slayers of a white worm, protectors of the alpaca.
Rolf, it's the white fang worm.
Excuse me. Slayers of the white fang worm, protectors of the alpaca, and he looks to you all. The cleanup crew. But they all pale in comparison to what I name you now. And Rolf stands as tall as he can and says, You shall be known as the bearers of fate to all who come to meet us. All that speak with us shall know what you have done here and what you have accomplished. So saith I, Rolf, leader of 100 raids.
Does anyone keep track of these titles? Just out of curiosity. Like, does someone write them down somewhere?
There's a oh. You mean you just can't remember?
Well, no, I mean, like, how does everyone know what that means? Like, is there like an encyclopedia of...
Honestly, we just nod our heads to it most of the time.
Alright, well, I think it's a much cooler name than the Protectors of the Alpaca, so...
Wait, what about what Esseron said?
Oh, it was a joke. I like it. Although, I kind of did like when we were all singing stew names. That one was pretty good too.
Oh, you can...
Rock stew, rock stew, rock stew.
No.
Rock
No.
stew for you.
No. Stop right
Rock,
there.
rock stew crew, Eric.
John, please kill him.
No, this is lovely. I'm loving this. This is great.
I hate all of you so much.
With your new epitaph, you all have unlocked a new channel on the Discord server.
Hey.
Oh, shit. DLC.
You should all be able to see this here in just a moment. I might have to add rolls.
Glory
You know
points.
what? I take it back. Because of what Esserot sang in that song, I'm going fighter archetype instead.
Damn. So you
Oh,
guys
I did
all
decide.
gained-
I went martial archetype, so I now have some supporty passive
I know, I
elements.
saw it. It's really cool. I love that archetype.
Yeah, nice.
your first glory points. You are now at one of an amount.
Ooh, we have a glory point. Hell yeah.
Yes, you can exchange your glory points at the glory hole in nowhere. I don't recommend it, but if you wish to get a mechanical benefit, it does exist. I'm just kidding. Please don't listen to me. You can all begin your trip now out of the tower with your supplies in hand, head in your backpack, John, holding this mysterious chalice and setting off into the morning light, into the Fanged Sands, and of course into a new landing page.
Oh boy.
So as I'm bringing you guys to your new landing page, do we have any questions, comments, concerns, critiques?
I want to wrestle a worm.
There's you can trade your glory point for that. No, I'm
Hell
sorry.
Yeah.
Ah,
Hell
sorry, that was terrible. Why did I say that? Let me take us to the Fanged Sands map. You all should be able to see.
Yep.
You are beginning here, the tower. Nowhere is here.
Oh god.
Oh, it's fucking so long.
I have not set up a grid on this scene. I don't think we necessarily need a grid. However, I do think we need an Indiana Jones-esque marker to show your progress along this trip. So I'm gonna get one of those set up very quickly.
We're gonna be the bestest friends after this trip, guys. This is like a forever road trip with each other.
Oh man, I might need to get someone who is an artist to get it to make a "You Are Here" sign that is Viking themed,
Aw,
because
that's
I have this one, but it's definitely not Viking themed.
That's Greek themed.
That's Greek themed, 100%. Let's see. Handouts. I might have to try to find my other "You Are Here" sign. Rolf, who seems to never not have something to say, especially now that you guys have gone through this experience together, begins to ask you all, so, have you heard of the Vault of the Vanir?
Is this another story you're going to tell us, Rolf?
He says, if it is a story, it is quite a short one.
Well, tell us then. I don't know what it is. I'm not familiar. It's a lollipop.
It's my this will have to do for now. It's a little map pin. It's kind of big. Hrolf will say, if you have never been to the Well of Wisdom, then it makes sense that you do not know of it. The Vault of the Vanir is a trove of artifacts and magical items. Some say that this trove contains the weapons and armaments of the Stone Court themselves.
Where is it?
It is at the Well of Wisdom.
Oh, it's at the Well of Wisdom. Oh.
I believe the information you have told me, this new traveler on the road, he puts his hand onto Seed's shoulder, what we encountered by meeting those War Clan raiders and the monstrous beasts, we need to share that information with the Volve. For as Lady Gunberg predicted, I believe these are all more signs of Ragnarok.
Well, maybe they'll let us use some of those weapons. Were they like off limits? Or they kind of like a religious thing?
No one I have known has ever used them in battle, even when the Raider clans fought against the Witch King. We did not bring these weapons out to do battle against our greatest foe. So,
Probably.
as we continue to lose pieces of the Rainbow Spear, as we continue to delve deeper and deeper into darkness, and head, well, ass over head into Ragnarok, perhaps it is time to utilize those items.
I'm sure if we ask
Good
nicely.
luck convincing the Volve.
Oh, you know. Maybe they'll be nice and just let us use them. We are, after all, the bearers of fate. The Fate Bearers. You know, that cool title that we got from this guy.
The Rock Cruise, too.
That too, yes.
Hrolf will look to you all and say, now that you have been given this epitaph, maybe you can answer a question for me. Glory. Is it all we seek? Is it ingrained in us? Raiders we take to the seas. We take our weapons in hand. We call it many things. But it is just the one thing it is. It is so that they see us. They see our bravery we do in their name. So that they know when the world ends that we are good enough to stand beside them. The stone court, that is. So, is glory your motivation? He asks you all.
No. John says.
Carrot-
It just keeps
Car-
walking.
Current response was just glory and death.
I'll be honest. Not really sure.
Estar looks at Rolf and says, "Glory lies in doing what others have never done before. And what time to do that than now, during Ragnarok?"
I agree. And he smiles deeply, and then he coughs, and a little blood comes out of his mouth as he's still quite injured.
Does he still need to be healed? Jeez.
You get the feeling that he has a wound that may never heal.
Yeah, he's poisoned as hell.
If only I had the skill.
You posted your stats in the Discord, and I was like, wow, it was pretty incredible. I love the stats a lot.
War Priest is very. You got to do a lot of
Yeah,
things.
I'd imagine. Yeah, I love it though.
Are you
Well-
using the Cleric Plus?
No, it's too good.
Oh,
It's way too good.
do it though.
Nah.
I appreciate that you recognize that sometimes the third party stuff it just really it really is. It's just too good. And that's what makes Juanito an A+ player.
I'm here to make you guys way better. Way better.
I appreciate that. Well, everyone, as of right now, this feels like the perfect place to pause as you guys have solved the issue of the tower, at least as much as you could. You have defeated, well, some of this raiding clan that brought ruin upon your ships and ruin to many of your crewmates. And now you begin the arduous journey, which may take you between 8 to 12 days of travel to go from the tower to the city of nowhere here in the Fanged Sands. I had a lot of fun this session, and it was very fun to see the drastic increase in power that you all had from level 1 to level 2 in fighting that group of raiders and their wolves.
Level 2 is spicy.
Absolutely. Now, next session, I had posted up about potentially the 8th or the 9th. That's probably going to fall through for me just because of scheduling. So the next time I will probably be able to play is the 15th and then the 22nd. So this was... Oh, go ahead.
I will let you know